"Ready!" shouted the rooster. "Set!" yelled the pig. "Go!" cheered the cow. The animals zoomed off. The cheetah ran fast. The monkey swung from tree to tree. The snake slithered through the grass. "We will win!" squeaked the mice, running together. "Not if we can help it!" neighed the horse, galloping with a smile. The sun shone brightly. The birds sang sweetly. It was time for a dance break. The hippos wiggled their bottoms. "Wobble, wobble, wobble," they laughed. The elephants flapped their ears and trumpeted. The monkeys swung their arms and hooted. "Ooh, ooh, ah, ah," they sang. The snakes wriggled their bodies and hissed. Sss. The race continued. The rabbits hopped quickly, their little feet barely touching the ground as they sped along the path. Each rabbit was determined to be the fastest, their ears flopping in the wind as they raced. "Hop, hop, hop," they giggled, their laughter echoing through the forest. It was a joyful sound, full of energy and excitement. The animals were having the time of their lives, hopping around without a care in the world. The kangaroos jumped with their babies in their pouches, each leap graceful and strong. The baby kangaroos peeked out curiously, enjoying the ride as their mothers bounded across the landscape. It was a beautiful sight to see. The frogs leaped over puddles, their legs stretching out as they soared through the air. Each jump was a perfect arc, landing them safely on the other side. They croaked happily, enjoying the cool splash of water beneath them. "Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit," they croaked, their voices blending into a harmonious chorus. The sound was both soothing and lively, adding to the cheerful atmosphere of the forest. The squirrels scurried up and down trees, their tiny claws gripping the bark as they moved with incredible speed. They chattered excitedly, their bushy tails flicking back and forth as they played among the branches. Suddenly, the clumsy bear tripped. His big paws got tangled in a root and he tumbled forward with a surprised look on his face. It was a comical sight, but also a bit worrying for his friends. "Oh dear!" he cried, tumbling over. His friends gasped and rushed to his side, worried that he might be hurt. The bear tried to get up, but he was a bit dizzy from the fall. The other animals stopped to help him up. They worked together, each lending a paw or a wing to get the bear back on his feet. It was a heartwarming moment, showing the true spirit of friendship and teamwork. The race went on. The finish line was near, but oh no, a muddy puddle lay ahead. The cheetah hesitated. The monkey scratched his head. The snake looked worried. How would they cross? "Don't worry, the hippos waded into the mud. We can help." They offered rides on their backs. The cheetah hopped onto the hippo's back. The hippo, big and strong, was happy to help the cheetah reach the yummy fruits up in the tree. The cheetah, super fast but not a great climber, needed a little help to get to the tasty treats. The hippo, always calm, stood still as the cheetah balanced on its back. It was a great example of how friends can help each other out. The monkey grabbed the cheetah's tail. The cheetah, now on the hippo's back, stretched its tail down to the monkey. The monkey, quick and nimble, climbed up easily. It was like a fun game of teamwork, each friend helping the other to reach new heights. The monkey's quick fingers made it the perfect climber, and with the cheetah's help, it could go even higher. The snake wrapped around the monkey's arm. The snake, with its smooth body, held on tight to the monkey's arm. The monkey, not scared at all, kept climbing. The snake's coils made sure everyone stayed balanced. It was a dance of trust and teamwork, each friend helping the other to stay safe. All the animals helped each other. In the forest, working together was super important. Birds flew above, looking out for any dangers and showing the way. Squirrels gathered nuts and shared them with their friends. Even the tiny insects helped by clearing paths and warning of any threats. It was a big team effort, with every animal doing its part. The forest was full of teamwork and friendship. The rabbits jumped on the kangaroos' backs. The kangaroos, with their strong legs, were perfect for carrying the smaller rabbits. The rabbits, in turn, kept an eye out for any dangers, their sharp senses helping the kangaroos. It was a great friendship, each animal helping the other. Together, they could go further and stay safe. The frogs rode on the squirrels' tails. The squirrels, always busy, didn't mind the extra friends. The frogs with their sticky feet held on tight as the squirrels ran through the trees. It was a fun way to travel, and the frogs loved the ride. The squirrels liked having the frogs around to catch bugs. It was a win-win for both. Together, they crossed the muddy puddle. No one was left behind. The bigger animals made a bridge so the smaller ones could cross safely. The birds flew above, watching for any dangers. The teamwork was clear in every step. Each animal played an important part, making sure everyone got across safely. It was a heartwarming sight, showing the power of friendship. Everyone was happy to help each other. The forest was full of laughter and joy as the animals celebrated their journey. They knew that by working together, they could do anything. The bonds of friendship grew stronger with each act of kindness. It was a beautiful reminder that no matter how different we are, we can always help each other. The forest thrived on this spirit of unity, and it was a place where everyone felt loved. Finally, after a long and exciting race, they reached the finish line. The animals had been running, hopping, and flying with all their might. They were exhausted but exhilarated. The finish line was in sight, and they pushed themselves for one last burst of energy. They crossed the line together, panting and smiling, their hearts filled with joy and accomplishment. But there was no winner. They looked around, confused at first. There was no single animal who had crossed the line first. They had all arrived together, side by side. The realization dawned on them slowly, and then they began to smile. It didn't matter who won. They had all made it, and that was what counted. Everyone had worked together and had so much fun. Throughout the race, they had helped each other over obstacles, cheered each other on, and shared in the excitement. They had formed a bond that was stronger than any competition. The joy of working together and the fun they had experienced was the real prize. They all danced and sang. The hippos wobbled with their big, heavy bodies, making everyone laugh. The monkeys hooted and swung from the trees, their energy infectious. The snakes wriggled and twisted, adding their own unique moves to the celebration. It was a joyous scene, filled with laughter and music. Even the bear, who was usually so clumsy, joined in the fun. He danced with big, awkward steps, but no one minded. In fact, his clumsy dancing made everyone laugh even harder. The bear's enthusiasm was contagious, and soon everyone was dancing with wild abandon. They learned that friendship and teamwork are more important than winning. The race had taught them valuable lessons about cooperation, support, and the joy of shared experiences. They realized that the memories they had created together were far more precious than any trophy or medal. And they all agreed it was the most fun race ever. The celebration continued long into the night, with everyone sharing stories, laughing, and enjoying each other's company. It was a day they would never forget, a day when they discovered that the true victory lies in the friendships they had formed and the fun they had shared.